blew the inflatable onto a freeway while a 9-year-old child hung on for dear life. Elisa Z has the details.
This all happened in California's San Bernardino County on Saturday afternoon. The airborne bounce house hit a vehicle on the highway before landing in the middle of the road. The child survived the whole ordeal with just minor injuries. The driver of the vehicle that got bonked by the bounce house, a little shaken up, but otherwise okay. Elisa Z, NBC News Radio.
All right, thank you, Elisa. Box Springs Mountain was back to its natural color yesterday after being lit pink for moms. A big pink M was emblazoned on the hillside 2 nights ago by Moreno Valley's LED lighting system for Mother's Day. The letter had also been projected for Earth Day and other events and causes. Your forecast today, 77 degrees in Riverside, cooling off to 52 degrees tonight, then heating right back up to 76 degrees tomorrow. With the Inland News Update, I'm Blake Trolley.
What if I told you you'd never have to make a house payment again? What if you could pay off much-needed home repairs and even create an income stream based on the value of your home? If you're 62 years old or older, you could be eligible for a reverse mortgage. Call Tim Harrison and find out if a reverse mortgage is right for you. Call Tim at 800-566-2475. That's 800-566-2475. Tim Harrison, branch manager, NMLS number 170960. Broadview Mortgage Corporation is licensed by the Department of Business Oversight under the California Residential Mortgage Lending Act. License number 170952. Registered with the Nationwide Mortgage Licensing System and registry number 813B544. Broadview Mortgage, equal housing lender. Remember, if you never want to make a house payment again, except for property taxes, maintenance, and insurance, that's 800-566-2475. That's 800-566-2475.
Tired of always being broke? Want to make money flipping houses like they do on TV, but you don't know where to start? Want to know how to find all the money you'll need to make profits from real estate? If you want to live the life you've always dreamed about, Cliff's Real Estate Investing Training is for you. Learn hands-on, real-world investing strategies, walk properties, and learn how to avoid the biggest mistakes. Cliff shows you what repairs sell houses faster and for bigger profits. Plus, learn how to wholesale properties for quick cash. 2 full days of training gets you started right away. Cliff gives you the latest strategies to buy, fix, and sell houses quickly so you can flip houses and make profits every time. Fire your boss and drop the 9-to-5 grind. Join Cliff and his team Saturday and Sunday, May 19th and 20th at the Courtyard by Marriott in Rancho Cucamonga. Call 1-800-396-1501 or go to www.liverealestateevents.com. That's www.liverealestateevents.com today.
Are your bones and joints as strong and as healthy as you would like? Support them with Quantum Nutrition Lab's Bone and Joint Support in D3 Gold. Buy 2, get the third one free. Call 888-588-7578 or visit us online at qnlabs.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Marshall, PhD, host of Healthline. Tune in and hear the latest breakthrough information for you and your family.
This is Marge Doyle, RN, and I approve this message. The 8th District has some of the most visited public lands in the country, which are directly tied to our economy and thousands of jobs. When elected, I will ensure that we preserve our natural resources.
I am extremely lucky to live in the Mojave Desert. I know Marge. She will fight to protect our public lands from the desert all the way up the Eastern Sierra. These natural treasures give us jobs and grow our local economies. Please vote with me for Marge Doyle on Tuesday, June 5th. These are critical times.
Paid for by Marge Doyle for Congress, 2018.
Are your bones and joints as strong and as healthy as you would like? Support them with Quantum Nutrition Lab's Bone and Joint Support in D3 Gold. Buy 2, get the third one free. Call 888-588-7578 or visit us online at qnlabs.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Marshall, PhD, host of Healthline. Tune in and hear the latest breakthrough information for you and your family.
News, weather, and talk on KCAA 102.3 FM, broadcasting to the Moreno Valley, Corona, and Riverside.
You tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA. Baby!
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
That song goes out to our lost homie. Shout out to Henry Shannon. Rest in peace. This next track comes from the homie MC Life featuring Mondo the DJ. MC Life is our sponsor from the Music Lounge 710. If you don't know, check his music out.
It's like all this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting. Got me looking in this mirror at this person I was facing. I was stuck up in this spot, so in my head I heard that voice. I can't help to think, what if I had this other choice? What could I have done? What type of kid I could have been? All this negative type of thinking got me closer to the edge. Close my eyes until I'm dead, until they call it off. And y'all don't wanna see me rise unless I'm hearing down to fall. That one always got me when I'm spitting in the lot. I think of all the people in my life I once forgot. Laying at the bottom, always looking at the top, and stop stalking all my dreams. At the time I played the part, I'm always on the scene, so when I step I'm half as smart. I had to replace the hate with love, and this is where I start. And it's the drama filled with days, the money that you paid. You might have had some questions, but I had not much to say. All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting. Can you feel it? Feel it. All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Hold your breath and relax.
All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Doing my thing.
All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Can't doubt a man with a plan.
It takes a lot for me to say this on this track. For everyone who doubts me, I hope it hits you back. I hope you got a record deal and I hope you fall and crash. I hope you got an STD from shaking someone's hand. I'm standing on the stage, I'm flipping off the trap god. I'm asking you for change because I never got no jobs. And what was I supposed to do and who was I supposed to call? Last year I was with the crew and last year I was with the cause. It's kind of funny how I bought into the things they do, cause I was stuck with them until I disappeared with you. You took up all my time, gave me hope and gave me shine. Music was the medicine for everything I want in life. It's like my wife that picks me up when others put me down. I grab the pen and pad and I tell you how I'm feeling now. I heard you left the other day when I was not around, and now the drummer kicks the beat whenever I'm in town. All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Can you feel it? Feel it?
All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Hold your breath and relax.
All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Doing my thing.
All this time I'm wasting, all this time I'm wasting.
Can't doubt a man with a plan.
This next track comes from the homie Phantom Threat. Shout out to our sponsor, Serious Cartoons and Records. This track is called A Modern Love Story.
Picture a suite in the sky, envision you and I, suit and tie, time for 25, blink and I'm twice that. Halfway around the world, pick a plot of land, build you a house from scratch. My idea of sex isn't built on getting off easy. My idea of sex, listen, picture a place out in space, far removed from I'll be back someday. They tell me I'm onto something, not for nothing, feeling like my work is never done. Even when I'm finished, paintbrush isn't your cinnamon skin on mine, sweeter than clementines. Rub your feet, sit back, pour you a glass of Chardonnay, save the day, sunset, dark red, serve the Cabernet, everything is grand. Find the things in life only few would understand. I used to be, used to think, used to try to talk myself out of being great, not no more. I implore you to explore within, glad you're living now, I see you smiling. Don't try to hide it, don't fight it. Think I spent enough time pointing out the wrong moves back. Gambler man, steady hand, could be in the rep and never lose respect. I owe myself, it takes money to make return on investments. In a moment's notice the blessings it takes. Tears, sweat, and blood before you know what it really requires. Still feeling inspired. This is Kanye West before he went through the wire. Please excuse me. Caught up talking about work again. How was your day? How many dragons you slay? How many necks did you break? Walking like that, you know what you're doing? Glad I get to come home to a queen. Temple is sacred if you keep it clean. My idea of sex isn't built on getting off easy. Passion burns. Kerosene would describe the scene. Finish you off in spectacular fashion. Then we shop for some groceries like you grab the produce, I'll grab the rest. Don't forget the soju. Then I'll fry it up, you roll the blunt, I'll pick the movie, then we go. So I'll grab the produce, and you grab the rest, don't forget the soldier. You'll fry it up, I'll roll the blunt, you pick the movie, then I get to hold you.
This is a modern love story. This
what it feel like.
Is love. Ooh, yeah. Modern love. I'm too young to be the parent that I had. But until then, I'll get prepared. That's just real talk, baby.
And we're a modern love story. Write it down, take a picture of it. We're a long way from home, but until then I can prepare to learn from my mistakes. I'll be a better man for it. Promises don't mean a thing if the work don't speak for itself. We're a modern love story. Write it down, take a picture of it. We're a long way from home, but until then I can prepare to learn from my mistakes. I'll be a better man for it. Promises don't mean a thing if the work don't speak for itself.
bad rhymes will stifle ya. Lines like rifles go blast when I kick some. A lot of rappers be like one-time wonders. Couldn't say a fly rhyme if there was one right under their noses. I hate those motherfucking poses, but I'm so real to them it's scary. And with my unique skills, nah, you can't compare me. And no, we don't make whack tracks. And all the suckers get pushed back when I'm kicking real facts. I represent, set up shit like a tech boy. You're paranoid cause you're a son like Elroy. And you'd be happy as hell to get a record deal. Maybe your soul you'd sell to have mass appeal. Oh yes, I'm greater than all MCs. When I breeze, give me room please. I be like fascinating when I be updating, cutting off white kids, pulling their trump cards. I thump hard, make them say that I'm God. Be pretending they're hardcore, never know the meaning of. But I get props like a slogan, and no man could ever try to diss when I kicks my jam. Lyrically deaf and connecting, complete mic wrecking. No double checking, vocals kill like weapons. But if I have to, I go all out with no mic. Yeah, that's right, cause I survive mad fights. And for my peeps, I truly care. Cause without some of them, I wouldn't be here. And they all know how I feel. The suckers be like playing themselves to have mass appeal.
Something for my godson Elijah and a little girl named Corinne. Some say the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh and the deeper the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare, Tupac kids, if don't nobody else care. And I know they like to beat you down a lot. When you come around the block, brothers clown a lot. Please don't cry, dry your eyes, never let up. Forgive but don't forget, girl, keep your head up, your head up, your head up. And when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And if you can't learn to love you, you should leave him. Cause sister, you don't need him. And I ain't trying to gas you up, I just call him how I see. You know what makes me unhappy? That when brothers make babies and leave a young mother to be a pastor. And since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and I came from a woman. I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, do we hate our women? I think it's time to kill for our women, time to heal our women, be real to our women. And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. So will the real men get up? I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up. Get me up, get me, get me, get me, get me, get me up. Head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Got it up, head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keep me up, head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Got it up, got it up, got it, got it, got it up, head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Hey yo, I remember Marvin Gaye used to sing to me. He had me feeling like black was the thing to be. And suddenly the ghetto didn't seem so tough. And though we had it rough, we always had enough. I huffed and puffed about my curfew and broke the rules. Ran with the local crew and had a smoke or two. I realized mama really paid the price. She nearly gave her life to raise me right. And all I had to give her was my pipe dream of how I rock the mic and make it to the right screen. I'm trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents. It's hard to be legit and still pay your rent. And in the end, it seems I'm heading for the pen. I try to find my friends, but they're blowing in the wind. Last night, my buddy lost his whole family. It's gonna take the man in me to conquer this insanity. It seems the rain will never let up. I try to keep my head up and still keep from getting wetter. You know it's funny when it rains, it pours. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Said it ain't no hope for the youth, and the truth is it ain't no hope for the future. And then they wonder why we crazy. I blame my mother for turning my brother into a crack baby. We ain't meant to survive cause it's a setup. And even though you're fed up, you got to your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy.
You tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA. Baby!
I'm Nappy 2000.
And on today's show, we have a special guest. None other than DJ Upgrade.
How y'all doing, man? It's Upgrade. I brought a guest too. I'm here with
Mercy.
Mercy, and we are one of Too Short's artists, man. Well, two of Too Short's artists.
OG Records.
So tell me.
Got two for one here.
So you're Too Short's artist and you're from Oakland, right?
Yes.
So tell me how that kind of correlates together.
I've been out here for like 2 years. I'm linked up with Too Short through a nonprofit that was in Oakland, and I basically went up there because they had a studio in there, and I used to always hear about, that building has a studio, and we were going other places, and they were kind of playing us when it came to mixing. So I went up there to learn how to engineer, and since I had a pool with the kids, they paid me to go up there. So it was kind of like they paid me to learn how to engineer and teach the kids how to do music. Like, it was a cool little situation that I had up there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I still had to go and show up to like meetings in the morning and everything, but like, further on more, one or Too Short's like business partners worked up there, so he got to see, like, I'm not perfect, I'm a youngster, but I do got like a professionality about myself though. Like, I make my own, I made most of my beats at that time. So he was like, there's this dude, he got a name in Oakland. He's kind of like on his own. And, me and my friend was able to like compete with labels in Oakland, and marketers. And we competing with people who have a lot of people behind them. And it was just us. So Shore was like, let's see what they could bring in. And he brought me in, and then maybe a little bit later, though, he told me to move to L.A., and I kept going back and forth, and then I finally moved to L.A. Then everything started spinning from there. I started getting on more projects. He started telling me more about what it takes to get further in this industry. And I met Mercy up there, and just like seeing the people he chose, it's like, sometimes I feel like it's like a comic book movie or something. Like, I got to figure, like, at first we just surround each other, like, I wonder why. But it doesn't take too long to figure out why he chose her. You feel me? But with me, like, I'm hella more humbler. I'm not hella thirsty to like play my music around everybody. You know how like the Ox be? It'd be like Ox Wars. It'd be Ox Wars.
I know.
Everybody's so thirsty to play their music, so I'll be chill. Like, y'all play y'all stuff. I'll tell you what I think.
You're always in the back cave.
Yeah, so like,
back cave.
So like, that's the reason. Well, that's not. Yeah, that is probably one of the reasons though, because I'm more chill. Like, I'm an easier artist to manage or whatever. He could just leave me in a box. I'm gonna work, and then like, hey, what you got? And I'm gonna just, play them 20 songs, tell me what you think or whatever.
So you and Mercy pretty much were in a paid internship learning under the pretty much.
That was just me.
That was you.
Yeah.
Mercy has her own story.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Well, I'm not from the Bay. I'm kind of a gypsy all around SoCal.
Okay.
And I met Short in Newport on a date, and he hit on her. He was there.
Play a pimpin'.
And he caught me at that perfect moment where I felt like I had a few drinks in, and I was just like, I can sing Too Short. So I sang for him in his ear, and he was like, take down my number. Yeah. I got his number, and I still didn't take him seriously. I was like, come on. So then the next thing I know, I text him a few days later, and he's like, come on down. I brought my guitar. He leaves me in a room for like 2 hours, and I'm just like jamming with anybody who passes by. And the next thing I know, part of OG Records.
Yeah.
What I like about Too Short is what I see. He really brings in young talent and kind of puts them around everybody and brings them up together. I really like how he does that. That's a real OG move by him.
Yeah. He's the OG.
OG Records. And I like how you say you're not a DJ, but you stay in the mix, because that's why I don't have DJ in front of my name, because there's so many other things you do. So can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Well, this is very confusing to a lot of people, but the shortest version is, one of my friends, before he died, he was young, and he wasn't new to doing music. So he had a good voice. He had good delivery when he's outside the booth. He get in the booth and he start reading and mumbling and like praying. So I used to be like, bro, like rap, bro. Like do exactly how you talk outside. You be scaring people. Like do that in the booth. So he was freestyling, but I told him everything I do. So he was like, you make beats, you engineer. So you make the hit, you engineer the hit, you put it on the internet. This is like 2008, so it's like, it's just the internet. It's not YouTube, it's not necessarily SoundCloud. I went viral on MySpace, but there were people who, my whole neighborhood, they didn't know what MySpace was. They was just like, we download the song and we like it. So they was like, you're the first dude to put it on the internet. You put the songs on the internet. You're just like, you just in the mix, you're not even a DJ. So he said it in a freestyle. I took that song and I sampled it, and it sounds like I'm a DJ going, DJ upgrade. He messed with it though. Get active. So it sounds like I'm going, but it's really I'm playing it on the piano because I produce. So this song ended up being very big. I'm starting to realize that it's probably like my biggest California hit. I have a hit called Drive It to the Clap. We're probably gonna play later on. But I have this Get Active song that I didn't come with because it doesn't come with a radio edit or whatever. But people used to jerk to it too out here. So it's probably like my most well-rounded California song I have going for me. Just because when I come to, and I ask other artists, like, you heard Drive It to the Clap? They're like, nah. You heard Get Active? So I think they used to jerk to that, bro. I heard that before. Damn.
I for sure heard that song in Moreno Valley, bro.
See, that's crazy. Look, you heard that before, right? And I'll be like, you heard it Drop It to the Clap? You be like, no.
Nah,
see, that's crazy. If you go to the Bay and you ain't heard it Drop It to the Clap, they be like, where you from? What? So I'm starting to learn that now. Like, being as an artist too. Like, Short taught me that too. Like, have a real conversation with people who don't know you. Maybe they did heard of you. You didn't hear the right song or whatever. But even if they haven't, you put your best foot forward. You might have a fan right there. Like, I don't know who you are, but you was cool when I kicked it with you, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That first impression always matters.
Exactly. A lot of people focus more on the internet engagement, but I kind of tell people, like, if you engage with somebody in person, they're gonna tell that story over and over. It's so rare you have like a real good like mix with people, because everybody just kind of gets around each other, smiles, and get on their phone.
It's awesome.
It's like, hey, how's it going? Get on my phone. Where we going? All right, everybody get in the car, get on the phone. You feel me? And then they fight over the ox. You know, it's like, man, it's like.
That's what just happened on the way here. I'm kidding.
It'd be a real fight over the ox. I noticed that, man. You let people shine, do your thing, but like I was saying, like the engagement for surely, like little tip to everybody, like being in person to somebody, that matters just as much as your followers. Because some people, you can act stuck up and they be like, oh, he got 150K. Like, I don't care. Like, he's acting like,
my girl always says, don't let the social anxiety get to you, you know.
Yes.
Everybody, you know, wants to be social on social media, but once it comes to being in person, they freeze
people
up.
That's
you know?
popping in person, man. There's
exactly.
few people that's popping in person. So, man, even if you got 400, so when you get in person, act like you got 400,000. Like,
exactly.
man, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing up in here? This is my world. You can have that app. Remember, it's an app.
Exactly. Free app at that.
Yeah, it's free.
All day. Is that kind of how you met E40 in that same way?
I made a song. This is when I was working up more north with Short, when he was basically building like a mini version of this in the Bay in Oakland. So he had me working up there, and I would do my own personal music and leave and let them go do whatever they want. They would just tell me when they shut down. So basically he started bringing me to some more shows, and he was like, I like this song called Cali, and like, I played it for E40. He said he want to get on it too, and I was like, you guys are really friends like that? Because I don't, like, at the time, like, you see how I act, I'm hella like nonchalant. Like, I don't ask Short a lot of questions when he's messing with me. I'm just like, damn, he's letting me record and make beats in this room.
I'm just grateful to be here.
I don't go in the back room when they really talking hella loud about a whole bunch of stuff or whatever. I'm just like in my little room, in my little box. So he actually got it put out there. And then when I actually seen 40, he was like, what's your name? Your name Upgrade? Oh, you did the Cali joint. And Cali ended up being a song that it got a cool little push when it comes to their touring.
Okay.
So you know, there was a time where he got to take me to like Washington, Oregon, like around they whole West Coast set. So I got to see like there are a lot of people who Like a lot of Bay Area artists don't see it because they not outside the Bay, but there are a lot of artists that want to see Bay Area artists do Bay Area music, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's like the heavy trap scene, you know, and I'm at the same time I still see like people really want Short to do what Too Short's been doing because of where he's from and like the music that he's branded.
Mm-hmm.
So like with 40 taking that song and it being on their collab album, I think it's called No History.
Okay.
No, it's called History. It's called History, and my song's called Cali. It's on the Function side. And man, it just opened my mind up to what the perception is, especially like with Bay Area music and Cali music, period, or whatever. So like, it just automatically came from messing with Too Short, basically. Like I didn't have to holla at E40 or, you know, it was just like it was in the business regardless. Same thing with
E40 and Too Short. I saw on your IG you guys were kicking it at Powerhouse.
Yeah.
How was that this weekend?
That was like the first real conversation I had with E40. And I've been around him, like I have conversations. He be around, but it's like I don't bother nobody. I think that's really why Short mess with me. I'll let people live. Like I don't
got to. They're just people.
I got like 2 pictures with E40 probably. You know, one of them I'm gonna take a screenshot out that video.
You're not one of those male groupie artists, you know, that's
like
getting a picture with everybody.
I can't because I see what it makes you look like when you're that forward dude scooting in front of females. Hey, can I get a picture? And it's like,
exactly. You look like
damn,
a male
bro.
groupie.
Even when you blow up, it's gonna be like, I remember you.
Yeah, I remember you. Yeah.
So it's like I don't want that stigma. But 40's actually agreed to do a record with Hustler, who's a known Northern Cali artist, for this Lick soundtrack that we have coming out soon too. So.
Oh yeah, actually I did see that. I was gonna mention that because I'm a big movie buff. I don't even know if Nappy knows I'm gonna come out in like this independent film my homies made. It's coming out the end of this year. So I saw, you know, you guys had that movie. How was that? You know, because it even was nominated for some awards and won some awards, right?
It won Chelsea Film Festival for Best Film, Best Supporting Cast, Best Lead, and Best Director. It won everything it was enlisted in, and then it made it to South by Southwest. So that's like out of like 8,000 films, it was like one of the only 15 that made it that year.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And so like, I'm not gonna lie, like acting is not my thing. So I really kind of like did not take it seriously till I seen like the trucks. So I seen like the trucks. I'm like, what are all these trucks for? Yeah, I'm like, this is for the setup for the shot. I'm like, what is all this metal for? Y'all making like a sky in the background, like TLC waterfall? Like y'all making like I didn't know what they was doing. They like, then they showed me the camera. It's like, this is $150,000 camera. It's called a red cam. It's the big red cam. This is gonna be like the first urban film shot on red cam. So I'm like, oh, I had to run home and take my friend because we was like playing around. And I was like, listen, you know how you look? Because he looks, I'm not going to say his name, but my friend looks stupid in a video. There's a music video where he's hella stupid. He looks kind of funny in the background. So I'm like, hey, bro, remember that video? And you look kind of funny? And I always be clowning you. I was like, this a movie. We going to look stupid to a generation if we don't really be on it, you know? Because this is a big movie. This dude, I'm just kind of winging it, listening in and knowing my lines, but I'm starting to remember everything. Like, oh yeah, I spent my college tuition. I'm like, college tuition? That's a couple $100,000. Okay, I gotta boot down. I gotta tighten up. And then the movie came out, and people feel like, you know, I'm one of the only main characters that don't have any kind of acting training or whatever. But because I'm kind of comfortable on camera because of music, they like what I did. So as soon as Licks came out, I left and came to LA. Basically, it came out 2016. I left and came down here, and I felt like it would make the Bay Area miss me, kind of make me feel like the only time they see me is through this movie, and then give me time to get my music for this new run, and like I would be able to shop it out to people out here and have something different. Like, you know, only me and YG got movies at the end that's like,
yeah,
you know,
that's
YG
like
got
a dope
his movie. And like, I don't know why, because I'm not the main character, I'm the bad guy. But people like to say it's my movie.
I always root for the villain, and when I watch movies, so you're the main character to me.
Yeah, so like, man, I do my thing. Oh my god, you gotta do my thing. I do my thing in that
like
movie,
Denzel on Training Day.
Nah, he can't mess with me. Denzel wouldn't pull me over, man. I'll tell you that much though. And I would say this: it's not just a shoot 'em up, bang bang. It's probably like the realest depiction of Bay Area Oakland life. Period. Like, it's very, very authentic. It's not really like, it's not too many. They're actors, but they're actors that are actually from Oakland, and they're not that far removed from it either. So it's like,
yeah, I noticed that. I watched the preview. It kind of reminded me of Fruitvale Station.
Mm-hmm.
It has that authentic feel where you really feel. I'm not from the Bay, but I feel watching it like I can relate to it now because seeing how it goes down there.
And it has some big time people behind it. Colin Tilley, he made Chris Brown Deuces, so he does videos. And then Rob Witt, he does the cinematography. I kind of know what that means now because of him.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Jonathan, like he did his thing. He's the one who directed it. Hungry made it more urban and soulful, and I basically remixed every bar they gave me. And not only was it a remix, it was like a rough remix. Like, you say, hey, upgrade, and it's like, say something like this in my head. So every take, I said something different. And there's a person on the set, I forgot her name, but her job is to make sure you say the same thing every time. And she pulled me to the side like, I hate you. She pulled me to the side like, I hate you, but you're doing a good job. Like every take is pretty good. You're gonna give them a hard kind of stuff to choose from. I'm like, man, I didn't really plan on taking it this serious at this point. I'm not gonna lie, but like now I'll be able to buckle down on my lines and everything and really try to do it like full out. Like character wise, I could for surely do it way better, but it's a good movie though. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad that I kind of like caught wind at the tail end, but at least I caught wind though for surely.
To take it serious.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you have new music coming up with Too Short on some projects. Talk about that a little bit.
I have something that's going to be called Trap Goddess or Trap Divas. We're working on the name right now. It's going to be more female-led, and it's a lot of dope trap records out that's going to be coming out with them. It's a lot of dope females.
Mercy's on it?
No.
No?
I'm not trap, but I wish I was.
Mercy actually almost made the cut. Mercy got a song called, I can't even say it on the radio right now, but it's a dope song.
Another word for cats.
You do indie-tronic soul.
What was that?
Yeah, she does indie-tronic soul, correct?
Yeah, indie-tronic pop, yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit? Just real, I'm interested.
So everybody always asks, well, who are you like? The best bet I can say is I'm a little bit crazier than Adele. I'm a little bit winded back than Amy Winehouse. And if you were to mix me with Little Dragon and Portishead.
I love Portishead.
Yeah. She's wavy.
That's crazy.
She's wavy, man. She's wavy.
She could make the cut, though. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be really trappy to get on it.
She got a song that Short is going to put out as a single. It's too big to
put on
the trap. Yeah, it has to just come out by itself. I can't say the name because it's actually a bad word right now. It's the messery. We're going to call it the messery right now. The touchery, But whenever that comes out, it's going to be a dope record, though, for sure.
It's coming out this summer. Yeah.
But if you want to check out some music that's out right now, I'm actually on 2 records on Too Short's No Disrespectful album. Too Short just dropped a sex tape. You feel me? An audio sex tape. This is not like, don't go on Google. It's just a playlist for his upcoming album that he's gonna drop. But it's big, man. I wouldn't even call it a playlist. I would say it's like it's a baby album, man. It sounds very, very, very high quality. And Mercy dropped something too.
Yeah, I just released Dimensions, which is we decided to do kind of a soft launch. 7 songs, and I'm doing a video for every single song. Okay. And then we are going to come out with the full album. And besides that, I also have a side project I just released out in Europe. It's called Soul. And yeah, we're going nonstop.
How good is that song doing in Europe? Because what I like about the people out there, they really respond to music differently. They really take it to
You know
the
what?
soul.
It's different. Me as a songwriter, I get to play with all the different genres, and soul was just I was just playing with it. I got my heart broken, so I wrote like a million sad songs and hooked up with this DJ from Paris, and then he was like, "We should do something with this." So then the next thing I know, we got a little record label from Germany hitting us up saying they want to put us out. It just came out yesterday, so we'll see. We'll see.
Big.
You can find us on iTunes, Google. We're on everything.
That's dope. Who's helping you on your production on the album?
Well, it's the DJ. He literally did
the whole
everything.
thing.
And you know what? He was a teacher at MI, Musicians Institute, which is where I met him.
Wow.
So
Okay.
he handled everything, and he's amazing. It's very Guetta, very well. If you were to mix my voice with like Guetta, Calvin Harris, that's kind of what it's like.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I like that. So, what can we expect from both of you guys in the future with OG Records, in a nutshell?
With me, it's gonna be more like kind of like a Kanye DJ Khaled thing, where it's like I do make beats and I do know how to rap on my beats, but I'm hella open to other artists getting on my songs and them taking these songs for their own projects or me putting it out like I'm doing with this. And at the same time, I'm still an artist, so I have to feed like both fans or whatever. And it's gonna be a delicate balance. But I got both coming out. I got stuff I'm producing that I'm not even on, and I have original music. I got an EP dropping, and I have this Lick soundtrack that as soon as we drop it, Lick soundtrack is gonna officially be available on Netflix. It's the last deal we didn't take for a reason. So late summer when I drop Licks, when I drop the soundtrack anyway, Licks is gonna be available on Netflix. It's available everywhere else right now. You can check it out.
I can't wait to watch that.
You can watch it like right now. You feel me? Yeah. As soon as we drop it, it's gonna be on Netflix. But you can watch it up until then. So that's what's dope. Like everybody can like see the previews, like when it dropped. I love when people say when it dropped, like it's out right now. And they can get on their phone and download it and everything. So that's as far as with me. Now, Mercy, what about you?
Ooh.
What about you?
Well, Dimensions just came out, so that's my main thing. We're going to be setting up a bunch of shows. My thing is musicianship and showmanship. I want to bring back. I grew up from like listening to this type of music that you're playing right now. Like I don't know if you can see me. I'm just kind of like
I see that.
I can't stop bopping my head. But I want to bring back that old school vibe, but also mix it with the what's going on right now. But really, really bring back that showmanship. Like I miss that. I grew up with all that, and I kind of feel like it's missing a little bit right now. So we're bringing in a lot of old school out, a lot of new school, but also I want to give a little surprise at each and every show and really, really grow. I want to play everywhere, and that's the whole entire point. Music is what makes me happy. It's what fulfills me, and the goal is just to show it to the masses.
You already are. It's in Europe.
Hey now.
So you got some music you want to preview as well.
Yeah, I have a song off Too Short's mixtape, I'll Never. No, is it hella disrespectful? Hella disrespectful. Yes. And it lives up to it, but it's clean. It's clean though,
That video.
That fresh clean.
That
you
video,
have that
though.
queued up? Right on. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. You said this track is called I'll Never, and once again, where can we find it?
It's available on all online distributors.
Right on. And this is DJ Upgrade once again, I'll Never.
Chill.
Let's do it.
Tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA. Baby!
I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I'll never be your man. We kick it and our vibe is cool, but that don't mean you my boo. I can't be no fool. Don't ask why I move so cruel. I'd rather be a wolf than a fool. I can't be your dude. Our vibe wavy, we better. Push each other to do much better. Hey, why you trying to stress me out? The chemistry is popping, I ain't trying to test it out. You see a title won't stop me from another. Nope. I done been loyal to a chick without the cut on my off on New Year's
Year's Eve. No hard feelings, baby, do your thing. Yeah, we friends now. We both doing this, there's no need to pretend now. I've been seen late night in a Benz clown. Told my new that you ain't nothing but a friend now. I shake your hand like you my mans now. I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I'll never be your man. I ain't bitter, I'm a quitter, and that ain't worth the energy just to get her you. Hey, it would discuss you. I your friend and never even discuss you. Love too stressful, never again. We on a roll, baby, let's just get to the bread. Listen to your brain, not emotion. You gon' start getting petty, she gon' start roller coasting. You ain't solid, she a sneak dicker. She ain't even loyal, even when it's peace with her. Never yours, bro, it's just your turn. It might take a couple years, but you gon' learn. Last week you had a boyfriend, you not smooth, but you only for me, deja vu. Giving titles lead to headaches, all that. Just let me slide through so I can on that. I'll never be your man. Can't do it. I'll never be your man. Can't do it. I'll never be your man. Can't do it. I'll never be your man. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Once again, you just heard I'll Never by DJ Upgrade. Where can they find that again? Go ahead, turn your mics on.
It's going to be available at all online distributors. It's even on SoundCloud, you feel me, YouTube. Get your freebie on, but you know, we need that stream cheese.
Yeah, we were just talking about that video actually, you know. You go ahead and check that video out on YouTube.
Yeah, video's out too, you know, it's swaggish, man, you feel me? Quick shoot, shout out to OG Pollard, shout out to We The Party Sean, you understand me? Shout out to everybody in the Bay.
Right on. And you got any shows coming up since you're down here in LA or?
I just did like this little weed show. I got some stuff set up. Sometimes Short pulls me out. We supposed to have one in the Moval for Bass's album release. That's another artist I got signed out here. His name Radio Bass. Y'all should know.
Yeah,
man.
we know Radio Bass.
Yeah, Radio Bass.
That show is going down.
That's my homie.
Yeah.
I've been listening to him since I was I'm 23 now, probably when I was 14, 15.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute with I remember when it was just Mike Mob and then that separated.
He told
to
me
his
about that whole thing, man. Like, I linked up with Bass through Compton AV because, you know, like,
that's another
basically,
person.
like, I'm kind of like loyal to the point where it'll be my downfall, but it'll also be like my upside with other situations or whatever. So, like with other people I was too loyal to, it ended up being like a downfall situation. But with Shore it was just always, you know, positive and like a come up or somebody messing with you even more. So I met Compton AV, I got his number. He started bringing me to a lot of his shows, and I met Radio Bass there, and I was just like, man, you a cool dude, you know. He's always working, he's always going around, and he was telling me about the situation, what he's trying to do, and I'm telling him what I got going on with Short. And he was just like, man, it sounds like a cool situation. And we ended up doing like 10 songs. I got hella songs with Radio Bass. Like, wow. I don't know if it ever come. We could drop like a tag team song, mixtape whenever we wanted to. Like, because like I know what he's dropping and I know what I'm dropping. And it's still not all these songs that we did. So like what's going to probably end up happening soon is we're going to drop some kind of Ryu and Ken, Keenan and Kel, Ren and Stimpy, some kind of project or whatever, man, because these songs have to come out to the public or whatever. But shout out to Radio Bay, shout out Compton AV. Them are some people, them are like basically like the people I kind of like go off of like that are from out here. Mm-hmm. So like if you got problems with them, I'm probably not going to be around you or whatever. Like that's just kind of like how I move.
Respect that.
Hey, yo, man, shouts out to him, though, for putting on for the IE, yo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's good that people still come out here and show love. We need that for the city.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the next show. Actually, I think Compton AV got something tonight. I might pop up on. I try to DM him. Make sure y'all buy that Compton AV. I think it dropped June 4th. I was trying to DM bruh, so I can figure out when I say his album drop. But make sure y'all tap into Compton AV. He dropping something too. That's my first man's out here.
For sure. So where can we find both of you guys one last time on your social medias and everything?
My IG is my lifeline. My Twitter is like Instagram feed. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's DJ_upgrade. That's my SoundCloud as well. And just type in DJ Upgrade. A whole bunch of songs will pop up. You could type in DJ Upgrade Too Short if you want to get to what you're really looking for or whatever. Like, and hopefully you find what you like, man.
Most definitely.
I'm all over. I'm Mercy_Dimensions. Also, I mean, Too Short, you know, he gives us mad love. If you want to just find us on his page, he definitely posts up about us.
Yep.
I'm all over iTunes, Spotify, you name it. Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm everywhere.
Once again, thank you for coming on to IE Radio. Thank you for hitting us up and having this experience with us. It's always good to have new talent and new faces on here that are doing big things around here, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm Nappy 2000. You're tuning to IE Radio.
I'm Heavy the Homie, and we do have one more song of yours we're gonna play. You want to speak a little bit about that track one more time?
This song is the song I'm talking about that's more known in Northern California than Southern California, though. But y'all gotta get hip to this, man, because this is a hit. Like I'm talking about, like when D-Lo come on or Sleepy come on. This is the song that usually follows that. This and Cupcake No Feeling. So it's like, man, y'all gotta step your playlist up, catch up, man. You know.
Catch up,
but I'm gonna start performing, get active more for y'all though too, cause y'all really like that. That's crazy, man. Shout out to the Deuce. Shout out to 82nd and Bird. Shout out to Burger, man. RP Burger.
Once again, this track is called
Drop It to the Clap.
Drop It to the Clap, brought to you by DJ Upgrade.
Don't stop it. Don't, please. Just drop it. Drop it. She drop it to the clap like a back won't snap. She landed on my lap like a landing patch. I could tell by her face, but she playing stupid. When I grab on her waist, baby breaks into it. Lean on me, gripping on the monkey. Red monkey jeans for at least the time being. She pro queen, I'm trying to be king. And rule that thing every time that I hang. Pretty and thick, not afraid of the sweat. She wants sex in your pearl is neck. She grab on my neck, arch her chest. This is how we dance with the water wet. But don't be scared, and don't be shy. C-A-L-I, boy, and I'm that guy. When they play this, lights, camera, action. The kid and upgrade, make the pearl get active. Drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up.
Let me see you drop it, pick it up now, pop it. Move it fast, baby girl, don't stop it. Out of the whole club, girl, you the hottest. You looking good, girl, ooh, you got it. Move that thing, girl, shake them hips. Back that thing up on it, don't be scared of the stick. She feeling it now, she know what to do. She wanna take it to the floor while I'm following you. Girl, that's what it do. And you say you got partners that get down like you. If they think like you, I think I like that crew. So what y'all about to do tomorrow round 2? I got a pocket full of money and my niggas do too. Y'all got drink, we got perk, let's do what we do. No cat and I see she chooses the kid. And don't come with me, you losing.
Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, shit back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap. Drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. She go low, then throw it up. Got me up against the wall, don't slow it up. Gripping on my jeans while I hold her up. I make her weak in the knees, got her going nuts. Moving that waist, it's hypnotizing. Pretty ass face, so tantalizing. Got me fantasizing, cause her pearl is diamond. She feel me rising, so she keep on grinding.
I wanna know, I've been dying to ask. Big old booty with the apple bottom pants. You know the one you can grab with both hands. Squeeze real tight and do the cha-cha dance.
Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. Now drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, drop it to the clap, pick it up, throw it back. She goes live no less. If she got cream drink, she goes live no less. If she got cream drink.
Yo, once again, you just heard DJ Upgrade, Drop It to the Clap, right here on IE Radio. Nappy, you were feeling that, huh?
I really was. That was
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Now, we're coming to the end of our show. We got about 5 minutes left. So I do want to say shout out to all the listeners out there. We do appreciate all of you guys tuning in, whether you're listening on the radio, tuning in on IG Live or Tiki Live, YouTube, whatever it is. We do appreciate you tuning in. And keep tuning in every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. Shout out to our sponsors, Puff Sauce, that medicated syrup. We hooked these people up with some, Puff Sauce. So they're definitely going to be sipping on that later, as I will be too, Definitely going to get my pour up. Shout out to our sponsor as well, Serious Cartoons Records, the only record store in San Bernardino. If you don't know, they got records, they got comic books, all your music needs. Go ahead and check them out. And also shout out to our sponsor, the Music Lounge 710. As of now, the Elks Lodge has been closed, so the Music Lounge, go ahead and follow the page and keep up to the new locations they'll be moving to. And if you don't follow us, go ahead and follow us at IE Radio. Keep up with us as well. Like I said, every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m., you can tune in here, and you'll be getting that fresh hip-hop and that independent entertainment. You got anything else to say to the people, Nappy?
Nah, man, it's a beautiful day. Well, I was watching 60 Minutes, and he always ends the interview like this. Is there a question that I didn't ask that you think I should have asked you?
Oh. Okay. What's the name of the song that we were talking about that's going to be coming out this summer that we're not allowed to say the name because it's a little...
It's a cuss word.
Oh, yeah. I kind of guessed what you were talking about when you said it was like...
It's on Shadas. It's on Shadas. He's like, Grand Theft Larceny and all sorts of... That's what the song is called. If you gotta watch... if you watch Shadas, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Shadas. I got that movie.
That's what the song called.
Okay.
Mushery.
Let's just say it's not about love.
Yeah.
Hey. We're all good. You're tuning. We're tuning to IE Radio for all your needs.
Shout out to IE, man. I be in Chino Hills, Shout out to the skating ring. You understand me?
I lived in Rancho Cucamonga. Hey, and shout out to OG Records. Too short.
Yeah, make sure you follow the OG Records IG account, OG Records LA.
Yes.
I don't know what that's about though, because we from the town though, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all Cali love, California love from LA to the Bay.
Man, I love the Bay. I've been there like 3 times, man. There's no love like the Bay when you perform there.
Yeah, it's love. It's love, man. You got an equal opportunity. Either they like it or they don't, but they're gonna go off their own ear. They're not gonna just be told to just get up and cheer.
That's what I like.
Right there, look, he's still rhyming.
Can I get this mix, by the way? Whatever you've been playing, can I get this mix?
He got a dope hip hop ear.
This guy has been bumping some music.
Nappy 2000, our resident DJ here at IE Radio.
I'm gonna play one last song.
Right on. With that being said, tune in every Tuesday. My name is Heavy the Homie.
I'm Nappy 2000.
And much love to DJ Upgrade and Mercy, our special guests tonight.
Thank you.
Tune in next week. You know the time, 8 p.m. Peace.
It's the lady of rage still kicking up dust. So let me loosen up my bra strap and let me boost her with my raw rap. Cause I'ma break it down to the nitty gritty
one time when it comes to the lyrics, I get busy with mine. Busy as a beaver, you best believe, best believe, best believer. This grand diva's running this shit with the speed of a cheetah. Me the lyrical murderer. I'm serving them like 2 scoops of chocolate. Check out how I rock it. I'm the one that's throwing bolos. You better roll it. To find out I'm I'm the number 1 solo. The capital R-A. Now kick it to the G-E. I bring the things to light, but you still can't see me. I flow like a movie, you can't grant my style. For those that tried to punk me, here's a parent child. No need to say mo. Check the flow. Rage in the back, one smoke. So now you know I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. Now I'm hitting MCs like how you get. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm the undisputed. So what you wanna do is back on up. I'll tap that butt, wax the cut, pass the bucks. Don't put your money on the breadwinner. I kick lyrics so dope that the brothers call them head spinners. I got the tongue that is outdone anyone from the rising to the setting of the sun or the moon. I consume the room with doom when I hear the kick of the 808 bass. Boom, 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 bam. I'm hitting so hard you can say it's a grand slam. Dunk, punks get broken off a chunk when they feel the funk of the rhythm that I give them. Let it hit them, split them, did it, now I'm rid of them. Yeah, I put that on my own.
You tuned in to IE Radio on KCAA.
Baby! KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
How special it is to be with you on the air once again. And as I say, we've sure got a lot to talk about tonight.